Well, Geraint, when Tadej Pogačar starts attacking in the first hour, are you thinking, oh yes, or oh no?
Actually felt okay, so it was more like, okay. The first climb, I saw him go and I was quite way behind, and then I saw Jonas sort of, I wouldn't say panicking, but he sort of jumped in as well, but I just thought, nah, it's not going to keep riding when they're together, so managed to just stay in the wheels, follow some guys and just work my way up, and kind of how I've been riding all race basically. And then when we were in front and I looked behind and there's like 40 odd guys there, I was kind of like, wow, this is some day again. But like I say, lucky I felt good, so I was kind of half enjoying it.
When he's making moves like that, do you get the sense there's a plan behind it, or is it just someone who's enjoying racing and seeing opportunities?
Yeah, he come to me and he was like, oh look, Jumbo are struggling, they're struggling. It's kind of like, yeah, but if we all jump and then it's just GC guys, it makes no difference anyway, really. Like, obviously they're having a hard day, but if he wants to jump around and make it hard for them, it's fine by me, but it's just one of them. But then if, like, say, a GC guy did go up the road and Vingegaard doesn't have teammates and he's got a ride, obviously, but it's just one of them. Like, you're just looking at the numbers all the time and the combinations, and if it is good, you slip and slide. But they were strong though. Fair play to them. They had, Van Aert did an incredible ride there at the start for Jonas.
You talk about riding at your own pace. It's been a bit of a strategy all along, but is it a slightly awkward length, that climb, because it's explosive, but it's not just a little sort of classic type hill either? Yeah,
it's not necessarily what I'd say is my type of climb. Steep and punchy and just sort of like 10 minutes or less and bam, it's over. But yeah, that was solid. But as I said at the start of the day, like, I think a climb like that, you can have the same sort of gaps as you can on Up d'Huez sometimes. So I haven't seen any of the time gaps, but there's certainly gaps.
I think you lost 15 or 16 seconds, maybe 17, and you were third on GC. You're taking some seconds off Bardet. Are you paying attention to what he's doing and the guys behind you? Yeah,
of course, it's always got that in your mind. But you're rather trying to look ahead, but it's tough for them to pair, isn't it? But obviously you have another close eye on what the guys behind are doing. But always trying to move forward really, then look behind.
Geraint, this is not the Alps, it's not the Pyrenees, but just how hard are these transitional medium mountain stages?
Days like today are some of the hardest, just because it ends up being a lot of attacks like today and not much control, and you're always on the pedals, and I don't know what our average was, but the first hour would have been super high, and then a climb like that is just really hard. It's so steep and punchy. Like I said at the start, you can make just as much of a difference on that as some of the big alpine climbs.
And we saw the ice vest before the stage, and now after the stage, the ice tub over there, the party going on. How important is recovery and cooling down after these stages too for the body?
Yeah, it's vitally important, not just here and now, but for the days to come as well. Like, if you cook up one day, it can affect you quite a lot the next. So we're trying to keep that in mind all the time. But to be honest, you get sick of drinking. Like, you're just drinking so much, and I actually had to stop for a wee like 4 times today. So I was definitely hydrated, but it's tough.